thing. There we go. On this side, it starts to go down quite steeply. On this side, it starts to stay on level.
Okay.
I guess I'll turn to the dwarves. Which way is the best?
The ore kind of regenerates in different places depending on when you're here. So, honestly, it could be anywhere. It's completely up to you.
All right.
How about
I'd like to sniff in the air. Like, see which area smells foulest. I'm gonna pull a Gandalf.
From behind you where the trolls were. That's what smells foulest.
that's fair?
Well, I'll follow my nose away. Let's head this way.
Ahead, the little tunnel starts to open up a bit. You make your way into a larger open chamber. You notice a few different areas where there is some kind of shining ore against the wall, both here and here.
Are the dwarves with us?
Yes, they'll have been following behind you.
Gotcha. Is this the stuff?
Alright, yes, that's the stuff.
All right, let's get to work.
To work we shall.
Were we here just to like guard, or are we here to mine too?
Just to guard.
Okay.
Okay, so they start digging away, and generally, let's say they're mining for about half an hour or so. There doesn't really seem to be any reaction from anyone else around here, and they manage to get this entire thing. And they fill up 1.5 satchels with it.
Can I use create bonfire on this bottleneck here?
Oh yeah, you can.
Wait, the ore doesn't come back? MMOs have lied to me.
It said it regenerates. I imagine not immediately though.
Not immediately, you know. That would be silly.
Yeah. It's not RuneScape.
You know, my favourite part about that is if you examine coal, it says it's a non-renewable energy source. It fucking respawns.
Well, I mean, not on its own, it's not. It's just you can make more of it, apparently.
They then move over to this vein over here, and they begin hacking away.
Can I examine the walls while we're doing this?
Yep.
See if there's
you
any
look
tunnels, holes, anything like that.
roll general perception.
15.
As you look around, you do see a handful of kind of like fist-sized holes in the walls dotted around. Whilst you're looking against the walls, I'll say make a dex save with advantage. Beat a 12.
It came through on D&D Beyond, I got an 18.
Nice. Actually, where was my thing for how many? 2d4. There we go. Okay. 6 worms spring out of the wall, and they all land here. I'll have one of these represents 4 each. So one's worth 4 and one's worth 2. And how do you guys react?
Honestly, I think upon seeing Nagrax, we just immediately rush towards him.
Okie dokie. Everyone else?
Cast a fireball at the biggest group.
The biggest group is the ones furthest away. So roll attack.
17.
That does hit. Roll damage.
$19.
Okie dokie. You end up searing one of them in the group quite badly. Simeon?
I guess I'll slash down at him. I'll pull my axe out.
Okie dokie.
Are these beasts?
Yes, they are small beasts, so you have advantage.
Yeah. Uh, 26.
Yeah, you hit.
I'm assuming it's just for the first attack.
Just one attack.
Okay, my second attack then.
Roll
Also
damage.
26.
What's your damage? It was only one attack, by the way, for reaction.
Oh, it's reaction. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, sorry.
9 then.
9. Smaller group. You basically slam a bit off one of the worms, and now that is going to be Finion's going to get a reaction. He's going to run over and he's going to smack onto the little one.
Could Nagrex get an attack next? Because I was watching towards him.
Oh yeah, you can get an attack as well. He's done it twice again, but he still hits anyway. 9 damage. Okie dokie, and go ahead.
Okay.
That hits.
7 damage and 2 poison.
Okay, you slam into the group and you hit one of them really hard from that particular group. And
Okay.
that group's nearly dead. Well, one of them in that group's nearly dead, I should say. And that's going to roll initiative.
Initiative, did you say?
Probably rather than just rolling initiative, we're going to go in the same order that everyone just went then. So we go to the 2 worms, and it will go. Was it Flint, then Simeon, then Finian, then Nagrax?
Something like that, yeah.
2, 1, 2. Just gets over with a little bit quicker. Okay, so the worms are going to attack with advantage. Water hits.
Sorry, I had a nose hair I had to immediately deal with.
Ah, yes, I know those things. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's going to hit Simeon with the 23.
What? No, it doesn't.
Shut up.
My AC is 47.
I'm impressed. That's going to be 2 piercing damage to you then.
To put a scratch.
Second group is also going to attack you. Nope, they definitely don't hit. Okay then. Now that goes to Flint.
I'd like to create bonfire under all these since they're all taking up the same square.
Sure.
They need to make a Dex 15 save.
Go check the decks. Okie dokie. I'll have them just all roll with disadvantage. So they all roll, same we do them all individually.
Okay.
Well, let's see if they get a critical failure. No, they don't get critical failure, but yeah, they all get hurt by this then. So, roll damage, giving it a bit more of an AoE thingy. I'll say you do fire damage to all 4 of them.
Alrighty then.
That was group. That one there, okay. Okay, so you outright kill 2 of them.
Alrighty then.
So it's now down to 2. So now that is
I'll let
Simeon's turn, unless
myself-
you got something else. Yep.
No, lemon turn.
The advantage on that battle axe, is it a once per turn thing, or like how often can it kick in? I know it's the first attack, but
Your first attack in combat against that creature.
cool. I will still strike at it with the axe though. Are we doing full initiative now? So full turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you hit with both.
It's,
20 damage.
Handy dandy 20.
Okay, you skewer another one, and there's only one worm left in that group. Actually, sorry, did you attack the smaller group then?
Whichever the one in front of me is.
Yeah, that would be small, sorry. Yeah, there's only one worm left in that group anyway. So, there's one badly hurt looking worm left. End your turn.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, and that's Nagrax.
Okay, Nagrax is going to make an attack against the same group
Go ahead.
with his mace. Okay.
That hits. And you kill it.
Oh, okay.
You bring your mace down and you squash the last of the bird. That one's now all dead.
Okay. For the remainder of Nagrax's movement, he's just going to move up to put. Oh, I suppose he'll move to about here.
Okey-dokey.
Okay, and he'll end his turn now.
Oh, I just realised I skipped Finian's turn.
Oh,
Well,
whoops.
it's now going to go to the worm's turn. I'm not going to bother retroactively giving myself a turn.
Finian got distracted by. Why did he fall asleep? It makes no sense.
You know what? The worms are going to attack you, Nagrax.
Oh.
So it's going to attack with advantage, even though... Actually, it's only half left, it'll just be a normal
Wait, why with advantage?
Because there was 4 of them attacking at once.
Ah, okay.
previously. But now it's only 1, so that does not hit. The worms just kind of flail.
They just kind of
That's
go.
Flame's turn.
Oh. Okay.
It needs to make another deck save if it's ending the turn in the same square as the bonfire.
Oh, bugger. Well, I was going to say they die, frankly. Getting a nat 1.
Still rolling for it.
They just roll around the fire and they burn themselves alive.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Okay, so the worms are dead.
Hey.
All throughout this, the miners have continued just mining and ignoring the entire thing.
Are these the worms that attack normally?
Ah, yeah, they're the ones.
These
Annoying
are
little
nothing.
buggers, aren't they?
Could Nagrax make a perception check to see whether he can sense any tremors of or like anything bigger coming to us?
I go ahead and make a perception check. You don't get a sense of anything like that.
Okay.
You hear a bit of dirt moving around occasionally, like a rock dropping. But that's
Yeah,
about it.
but nothing out of the ordinary.
You know what? I would like to. How long do torches last? A lit torch. No, I have my ever burning one, don't I?
I mean,
If
you
you
are also shining at the moment, so you are your own source of light.
I wanna. I'll like crack open my ever burning torch and I'll like look down at the light. It's more of a precautionary thing.
It's okay. I'm not offended.
Basically, I want to use that as if I see him start to come out the hole, I want to shove the torch end in the wall, hole, whatever.
Ah,
Okay.
well, when you put it that way, good thinking.
The
Preventative measure.
dwarfs finish mining this one, and they get another satchel's worth. So they now got 2.5 satchels worth of ore. All right, let's move on. Where to next? Lead the way is.
I guess I'll lead in front. Is this an entrance down here?
Yes, but it is too tight for the pack thingies to follow.
Perhaps we backtrack and take the other path, Simeon.
I just wanted to scout it out. I'll be back in a second. I just want to poke my head in just to see what's in here.
Okay, you go into a bit of a narrow cave that at the end splits off into several directions.
I'll walk to the end and at least see the split. Well then, should we turn back? Don't want to leave the dwarves unattended.
Finian's with them, but yes, I'll agree. I'll head back that way.
And do you keep on going?
I will. I'm hesitant, but I'll start to turn back.
Okie dokie. You make your way back, and the dwarfs are all packed up and ready to move on again.
All right. We won't get through that way. Let's move back. I guess I'll go all the way back over here. To the entrance. Can I take a quick peek out of the entries to see if anything's coming towards us?
Yeah, you can. Sure. General perception. You don't see any signs of anything coming over.
Hopefully the trolls don't use this as a lair anymore. Coast is clear for now.
It happens occasionally. There's no threat. You all look like you can take care of them easily enough.
That we can. That we can.
Okay, you guys continue moving through the tunnels. It starts to dip down, steadily going down and down until it about levels out around about here. You'd probably say you dropped about 2 levels down. You see some more ore against the wall. And here, as you see around the corner, it juts up quite steeply.
Is that to my
To the
the
side.
to the oh. Oh wow. That would be a dangerous fall if you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, we'll get on with this now.
Yes, we'll not take up any more of your time. Just gonna scout the area.
Dwarfs begin mining away whilst you start to mooch around.
Neros is going to keep an eye on this direction if Simeon is going forward. Just make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Have we been spotting any more of the holes in the walls?
They are dotted throughout but the caves, mostly around ceiling height.
Okay.
Where it juts up quite steeply, it does seem like it is passable even for the mounts, but it's just if you weren't watching where you're going, you would take a hard tumble going down it. I didn't have any way of actually showing it visually.
Yeah. Eyes up, Flint. Your fire comes in handy against these things.
Okay. Ahead, you go into a much wider, much more open area.
I'll make my way back and report. Seems it opens out up ahead. More room to maneuver.
That'd be the main chamber. That's normally where you'll find most of the ore, to be honest. At least that's the most common place where it gathers. Though it is a bit all over the place.
Is that the most common place for the worms too? I'll bet.
Yeah, actually it is. They finish mining this one, and you now have 3 full satchels of ore.
Sweet. I guess I'm.
Oh, where to?
Well, might as well head for the main chamber. I didn't see much to the south.
Ah, certainly.
Let's head on.
Okie dokie. So you enter into a large, quite open area. Wait me a second. Oop, there we go. The ceiling in particular seems to stretch up quite high in the center. And there are a lot of holes dotted around the walls.
Doom, can Nagrex see whether anything is hanging from the ceiling that might fall down?
Go ahead, roll perception. As you look up and around, it doesn't seem to be any loose rock. There are some stalactites or stalagmites. I can't remember which one is which.
The hangy rock things.
Yeah, hanging rock things. There are some
Yeah.
of them, and there's gradually dripping water, but
But it looks
the only
stable.
other movement you see up there would be a handful of tiny bats, basically.
Stalagmites hang, stalactites go
Okay.
up on the floor.
Nagrex
Just
will
saying that.
just... Yeah, Nagrex will just say, the ceiling looks stable, so if we do encounter anything large in here, we shouldn't have to worry about anything dropping down.
Yes, most of my fighting days took place on an open field. I don't have to worry about the environment so much.
Okie dokie. And the guys begin mining away.
I like to make a sweep of the room, checking all the walls, just looking for more holes again.
Okie dokie. And what the rest of you guys do?
I think Nagrex is probably going to do as he did before and just keep an eye behind just to make sure that nothing sneaks up on us.
Okie dokie. Simeon, roll a perception check. You don't see anything coming at you, but you do hear a faint rumbling, in particular when you're down this end.
Are there any holes in the walls around here?
There are quite a few small holes, yes.
Can I are they above head height?
Some of them do stretch up, but there are some on your level as well.
Can I sort of hold the torch close to some of them, just sort of have a look in?
Go ahead. Roll perception, see what you see inside. You try and look inside, but you just kind of see dirt and rock, essentially.
Cool.
Right, the guys continue mining. I'll say they've got another full satchel's worth. Then they'll move on from that vein, having depleted it, and over to this big one over here. Nagrax, whilst they're mining this, you roll a perception check. Okay, you're generally looking down the caves, and you don't really see much.
Okay.
You also don't catch any rumbling.
I suppose he'll just say, all seems clear from behind, at least for the time being.
I've just stood here so I can cover both what looks like an entrance there from this angle and that.
It's actually not, it's just a wall. I just didn't feel that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's say about 15 minutes pass on this particular vein. And then suddenly, from here, springs a big old worm. This one's larger than the ones that you've seen previously. It pokes its head out of the wall.
Would I catch this in Nagrax's peripheral vision?
I'm gonna say no, given you roll low on the perception
Fair
check.
enough.
Would I
It's
catch
gonna-
it?
You didn't specify you were looking in this direction, so no.
Okay.
It's gonna get a surprise attack against either Nagrax or Pinion. I'm gonna roll a dice to decide which. Do you want odd or even?
Even.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
well.
it rolled 2, but both for you anyway.
Lucky me.
Custom sheet paint for this.
Oh, God.
Also, I need to find out. There's that one.
It's alright, it's not a purple worm, guys. It's not purple. So if Doom
Could be
says
if
it's
he wants.
purple, if he says it's purple worm, now he's lying because the picture clearly not purple.
I can make it a purple worm if you want.
I'd rather not, please.
So he's going to make a bite attack against Finian. It's actually a nerfed version of a purple worm.
Oh, so you're
So-
retconning. It's
so it-
purple, is it now?
So
This looks
it's.
tan orange to me. But whatever.
It makes a bite attack against Finian, and it fails to hit him. Now everyone can roll initiative. And once the big guy bursts through the wall, the dwarfs all immediately stop mining and they run towards the back door as far as they can, bringing the mounts with them.
Is that the big one?
That's the big one. That's the big one.
We'll take care of this. Holy crap, am I going first for a fucking change? No, of course not. First out the party.
Sorry.
No, you don't.
No, no. Finian. And Flint and Nograx tailing behind. You really need to get a character with has good initiative.
Yeah. Yeah.
But just take that alert feat.
And you still come last.
It gives you a +5 to it, right? You'll probably still come last.
Probably still. I just get 5 every time rather than 9. 10 and 2 seems to be popular results for me on initiative.
So the worm is going to basically scream and it's going to attack. Both attacks against Finian. A bite. Stinger. Ow. Okay. Let me just check the damage.
Okay, that's probably gonna be rough.
I didn't nerf the damage specifically to lower level it. Yes. Nearly the full damage. And that would have been very bad if I'd done that. So that's 17 piercing damage.
Yikes.
Stings.
Followed by 1d6 plus. I said that's
So-
7 damage.
Finian is knocked out.
Finian is now on the floor. Just gonna get whatever that is. Oh, no.
No, Finian!
Let me just double check something as well. I'll make it before he got hit by the stinger. I'll have him make a dex save just to see whether he managed to avoid being swallowed.
Oh god.
So he needs to make a DC
Swallowed,
dex
you say?
save.
I mean,
Oh,
he's-
is this the sandworm from Final Fantasy X?
Needs to beat 16. What did he get? Got a 19. Okay, he's fine. He didn't get swallowed.
It's the worms from Dune.
Okay then. Now Simeon's
Okay.
turn.
Alright,
Avoid.
I'm gonna run up to this thing. I'm gonna run stand over Finian. Nograx!
Don't worry, I'll help him.
First, I guess since I'm holding my torch, I want to try and shove my torch down its throat. Or like just attack it with the torch.
Hmm. That'd be an improvised weapon attack. Are you proficient with them?
Do you need feet for that?
It's a feature for some classes.
It's not listed in the basic like proficiencies in the fighter class.
Okay, in that case, it would just be your attack roll plus strength.
Okay. So what would you like me to roll? Oh, crit!
Given you got a crit, I'm going to let you do 4d6 of fire damage. Okay, you shove the torch straight down its throat and it reels back, screaming at you.
Does the torch go out if I let go of it? I don't know how the torch works.
No, if once you activate it, it just stays burning.
Okay, I just want to. I'll just drop it to the ground after that first hit and pull out my battle axe and strike it.
Okie dokie, and it's a
Like
beast,
that.
so you'll have advantage. Oh no, it's actually meant to be a monstrosity. Ah, it's a beast. Screw it, it's a beast. It's a beast.
I rolled 2 19s, so 28.
You're fine. Do your damage. Nice.
10.
And do you end your turn?
So I guess I'll be standing here if I'm honest. Yes, I will.
Okie dokie. Finian will make a death save. If it's above 10, he succeeds. Right, so first success. And now it's Flint's turn.
Having seen Finian go down like that, I'm just going to straight up cast Fireball at it. He needs to make a 15 dex save.
Okie dokie. It does not succeed.
It really doesn't.
Wow.
Uh, 29.
Nice.
Does it always like show the damage as if it did max, even though it only rolled?
1 max die.
It rolled like
Yeah,
it's
it
just
only-
minimum 1
yeah,
max die. Oh, okay.
I don't get that either, but hey ho.
Whatever.
Hey, do you end your turn?
I do, yeah.
It's Nagrax's turn.
Doom, can I move next to Finny without incurring an opportunity attack from this thing?
No, you would get an opportunity attack. Because
Right.
you'd have to. Actually, no, you can move through the same
Because
space.
I'm not, I'm not leaving its range, am I?
But you can't stop in the same space though.
I mean, I was going to move to the space next to Finian, to his left.
If you move to there, then you will her opportunity attack.
What if I move to the space above Finian?
Then you wouldn't.
So could I move to there?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay. So Nigrox is going to move to there. He's going to cast a level 3 Cure Wounds on Finian.
Okie dokie.
So he heals for 23.
Nice. Pinion's back up. Well, he's back to consciousness.
Right.
He kind of blinks his eyes and looks up at you. Sorry.
Nigrax just gives a nod. He, as a bonus action, he is going to cast. Let me just double check what level this one needs to be.
12 bucks.
No, not now. Yeah, I learned my lesson from last time. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. I'm going to also cast Healing Word as a bonus action on Finian. Just give him a bit of extra healing for 11. Okay, and with that, Nigrak ends his turn.
Okay. That goes around to the worm. The worm's going to make a bite attack against Simeon, given he threw the torch into its mouth. Well, shoved it in, I should say.
Oh, got its attention, did I?
Yes, you did.
Bring it on.
That one hits. Is they going to make a stinger attack against you? Also won't hit.
Hmm.
It's then going to roar at you again, and it's then going to burrow down and into the dirt.
Does that incur an opportunity attack?
Yes, I will let it incur an opportunity attack given where it is.
For all three of us, considering going its range.
Finion's still on the floor, so not from
Okay, but for me though.
Yes.
I'll just roll my attack with my mace then. 19 hit.
That will hit.
8 bludgeoning plus 1 poison.
And Simeon. That hits. 12, nice. Okie dokie, and with that, it is now burrowing underground.
Can I immediately sheath my axe and pick my torch back up?
Yeah, that'd be your interaction. Actually,
know if we're-
no,
I don't
sorry.
know if we're-
No, it's not your turn, is it now?
I was wondering, like, are we still in the initiative order for combat?
You're still in initiative, yes, sorry.
Okay.
But it does then go to your turn, so you can then do that.
Right, I want to do that. Finian, you alright, lad?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good man. Get back in the fight. Everyone, watch your feet. It could come out anywhere. Did it burrow down or like into the wall?
Down.
I guess
It's
I
like the
want.
hole behind it. That's about, I'm going to say, 4 foot by 4 foot.
I don't think I want to jump in that. Flint, be ready with that fire of yours.
Oh,
I'm going to.
I've just got a fireball in my hand ready to see where it is.
I'm going to run down to the dwarves. Hope just in case it decides to go up for like the beasts of bird and whatever the hell they are.
Okie dokie.
And I guess
the end of your turn.
I'll end my turn there. Yeah.
Finion's going to use his movement to get up. He's going to look at the horn, then he's going to take a couple of steps back and just look around the area. And then it's going to be Flint's turn.
I'm just like looking round anxiously. Got a spell in my hand ready for when it pops up.
What's in your hand ready?
Fireball.
Okie dokie. And your turn?
Yep.
And it's now Grace's turn.
Can Nigrak roll perception to see if he's got any notion of where the worm is or where it might be?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, with that, I'm guessing no.
12.
Down.
No. You do not know.
Okay.
You hear a bit of rumbling from down in the hole that it went into. That's
Right.
about it.
Okay, so for the rest of his turn, yeah, that would be slightly out of range. So Nigrex is going to move to about. So let me just double check that. Yeah, he's going to move to about here, and that should cover these three. So he's going to cast Blast on Finian, Simeon, and Flint.
Okie dokie.
That's 1d4 to his something or other, right?
1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
Does that include death saves?
That's a saving throw, so I would say so.
It's okay though. We're not going to die.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, as Nigrax's bonus action, he's going to summon the Hammer of Bonking.
Missed that guy.
Make a little square.
Yeah, I will do.
I need to make that hammer token. Come on now.
He's just gonna kind of summon it around there, just because he has no idea where the worm's actually gonna come up.
Okie dokie.
Actually,
Do
he
you
might
wanna
he might summon it here, and yeah, he ends his turn with that.
Okie dokie. You hear burrowing and then you see the ground start to erupt right in front of you. Progress with the hammer.
Actually, would the hammer get an opportunity?
Yes.
Okay.
Since I said I was preparing the spell for him when he popped up, can I throw it at him?
Yes, you can.
I'll let Flynn go first.
Also means you won't have your action, of course, but still. Actually, is that how holding a spell works? I can't remember.
If you're ready in an action, it's basically sacrificing the action for that turn
Yeah.
to do
Okay.
to make it into a reaction for when it happens, I believe. So I think it just counts as a reaction.
Okie dokie.
Could be wrong.
DM's rules.
Very true.
Either way, you've got your buff eyeballs against it. So.
So yeah, I'll roll my thing after you, Flynn.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Do I roll damage again since it was a crit?
Yes, but none of it's appeared for me yet, so.
No, it's not appeared on my side. Oh, there
Oh,
we
there
go.
we go.
Just did.
Another crit, goddamn.
What's the second damage?
Redder. A 17.
Yes, that's 27.
Damn, did that do more damage than my fireball?
By Mark.
No.
What did you fireball do?
2 less.
29 did.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I will roll to hit with the hammer. Bonking 20 hit.
Yes, it does.
Does 7 force damage.
Okie dokie. You effectively bonk it back down a little bit when you do that.
Whack-a-mole.
Okay. It wiggles around confused for a second, and then it's going to go straight for Flint. It's going to go straight
Okay.
for a bite.
Fuck you, worm.
Wow.
Okie dokie.
Big wow.
It was 2d8. 4, I think. Was it plus 6? Plus 6. I'm going to say rather than taking double damage, you're going to have disadvantage against the save.
So how much damage did he take?
Take
16.
16 piercing. Now you
First
need to
damage
make
this session.
a DC 16 dex save.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
But you can add bless.
D-
blast.
Yeah,
D4.
it's not going to matter.
What did you get?
8 out of 10.
Okay. 1 second. Do. You are now swallowed by the worm. You are blinded and restrained. At the start of each of your turns, you're going to take acid damage.
How big is this worm?
Just about big enough to swallow him. But you can see the bulge in it where he is at the moment.
Cool.
Okay then. So it's got a stinger attack, and having successfully swallowed Flint, it's going to make the stinger attack against Nagrax.
Alright. 23 hits.
So just 1d6. That's 9 piercing.
Okay.
Make a DC 16 con save.
Yay. Oh yeah. Actually,
Think you
oh wait, no,
glanced at
I can't add blast to it. It didn't cast it on me.
Shit.
Yeah, it only does 3 targets, so.
Right, so it's 2d6 poison damage on a fail. Is it going to go through? Come on. There we go. So 7 poison damage.
And poison damage.
It's the end of its turn. It now goes to Simeon.
How hurt is this thing looking?
It's looking moderately hurt. It's got a lot of cuts and bruises where you guys have hit it, some burns.
Can I do the Drac stagger thing from the inside? It's like,
I don't know what this takes, but I want to chug my potion of poison resistance that I forgot I had till just now.
which potion, sorry?
Poison resistance.
Yep, go ahead. That's your action to take that.
Whole action.
Yep.
That both attack. Okay. That's fine.
Okie dokie.
I'm trying to think of anything else I can do. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess my turn's done then. I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give
Now
me?
Finion's turn.
Sorry.
Here we give you resistance to any poison damage you take.
Don't take the poison damage at all.
No, that'd be
Oh no,
immunity.
resistance. It's half damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
And I already give you immunity to the poison effect from taking that, though.
Sweet.
Finion's going to run up and seeing as Flint has gone inside it, he's going to open up with his bonus action and he's going to roll his d4. Been a while since we've done this. I need to find the table,
Oh.
actually.
Come on, now's the time.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I think I've got a lot of pages to go through here. I really need to bookmark this one. Is that the one I want? Nope, wrong one. That was a 3 is the really good one. I must have gone past it somewhere. Right, never mind. Kind of remember what it was.
Oh.
One was one nothing, or was one just the force damage? I'd say it's just the force damage this instance. So
Does
it
that
takes
actually
2d6.
not back the force damage, or is it just force
No,
damage?
it's just force damage. Just force damage. Well, yeah, it takes 11 damage at least.
Oh hey, on stream I've got full health.
What? How much damage should you have taken? Sorry, I must have gone to knock it off.
I'm on 42.
I'm 42. Okay. Okay, I'll update in a second.
Feeling dejected a bit from that failing, he's going to make only one fist attack against the worm.
I apologize,
Yeah.
that should be right now.
It's a good thing I said only one, even though it did it twice. Again, right, let's cut the mouse. Okay. He's going to click damage, so it's going to be 8 damage against the worm. And now that is going to be the end of his turn. So now that is going to be Simeon's turn. No, it's not. It's Flint's turn, sorry.
So I'm inside this thing's stomach. Would I get any advantage on shocking grasp or burning hands or being inside
Ooh.
it?
Yes. Yes, you would.
Right.
It's got literally no way of dodging, so
Just roll.
it just hits.
Yeah, I'd like to use burning hands at 2nd level on it.
Okie dokie. Roll your damage. And then roll intelligence.
11 damage. Oh, fuck's sake.
What's the intelligence? At 1. Okay, you have blowback from the spell, given you are literally basically casting where you touch, so you also take damage. I'll say you take half damage.
So is that you rounding up
Five.
or so you're gonna say
Round
5?
it down, so it'll be 5. Okay, and you will also take some acid damage as well whilst you're inside of it.
Okay.
At least you're not taking the purple worms damage, but still a bit. Take 17 acid damage.
Wow.
You actually rolled really well.
Yeah, it
Right.
did.
Okay.
Why can you move those numbers around? What the fuck?
Hmm?
I get like when I hover over the damage numbers, it gives me the movement crosshair, and I can move the numbers around even though it doesn't do anything. Weird.
Anyway, do you end your turn, Flint?
Yeah.
It's now Nog's turn.
Doom, do you know the hammer of bonking? If I struck underneath where Flint is, could I force the worm to regurgitate him?
You could partially try to do it, but you would also then have to try and use an action to actually try and get Flint out of the worm.
Other question. If I tried to do like a group healing spell, could I heal Flint considering where he is right now?
Nope.
Right.
He has total cover where he currently is.
Right, so I'm probably gonna have to try and get him out of there then.
So, Elf, those sixes you placed, I can see them on the map.
Oh, I was placing those. Okay, that's what that was. Okay,
Right,
sorry.
so I'm going to attempt to do that with the hammer then, Doom. So I basically need to use my action and my bonus action.
Yes, and you got to hit well as well. You got to roll above a 16 at least to have a chance at this with the hammer.
I do. I mean, to be fair with blast, I've probably got the best chance. No, I don't have blast. Shit. Okay, actually, I'm going to do something else instead. Then I'm just going to.
Bear in mind, you could make your bonus action beforehand, and if it doesn't hit well enough, then it's going to be because you can just do something else following it.
Okay, I might as well try then, because I
Mhm.
think I would be using that as my bonus action anyway. 15
Wow,
hit.
literally below. It does hit, but that was literally just below what you needed. I want to put it one above its AC.
God damn it. Okay, 7 force damage.
Okie
Oh, you know what I could have done? Shit, never mind. I've already done it now. Could have cast guidance myself, couldn't I? Yep. Never
Isn't
mind.
that a skill check, not an attack roll?
I'll double check. It might be, you know. Yeah, it's an ability check. Never mind. I don't feel as bad now. Okay. Considering that didn't quite do it, I think Nigrex is going to attempt to use a guiding bolt.
Okie
13 hit.
Doesn't hit, sadly.
For God's sake, guiding
Kinda
bolt!
just- It arrives just so it goes right between its body, basically.
I hate guiding bolt so much.
Yeah. I only hit with that once myself. Ever.
It's very ironically named.
It really is. Okay, annoyingly, that's going to be the end of that turn.
It is going to now make a. It's going to go after you, Nagrax, I think.
Yeah, fair. Well, I mean,
It's going to make its bite attack.
I don't like it, but
16 hits.
it does not.
Okay. It's then going to make a sting attack. 23.
The stinger attack does hit, though.
Okay, so that was D6. You take it. Stop doing it, fucking mouse. So you take which one? It was 11 damage.
Okay, I take 11.
Then you need to make your DC 16 con save.
For God's sake.
Ow.
Okay, these rolls are really starting to annoy me.
I knew we had us look at the first fight.
How much
Oh,
damage
whoops.
do I take?
Just going to take the 6 poison damage.
Oh.
I'm going to say you were down onto 1 knee.
Okay, yeah. I'm literally 1 hit point.
Oh wow, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. That's the end of the worm's turn. Simeon.
All right. How can I see how far down its throat Flint is?
I'm going to say if you're looking at the picture, it's about the bottom of the picture.
So not within arm's reach. No.
No, that's why it would need to be hit for him to start to regurgitate Flint.
I'm fine. I'm just going to run up to it and give it a good old swing. Well, two of them.
Okie dokie.
Try and chop this thing's head off. Get him out.
Just feeling generous. I
Not one in the
won't.
23.
I won't let you lose the weapon just because it's getting really close. Okay, so the second one hits. 9 damage.
9 damage. And
You slash it across the midsection, and it kind of writhes quite a bit, and it's starting to look very, very hurt.
I guess I didn't move up before. Whoops.
Figured you would have.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do. That would require an action.
End your turn.
I really want to get its attention. I want it focusing me. Yeah, I'm at Emerton.
Okay, then that will be Finion's turn. He's going to spend a key point, and he's going to do Flurry of Blows, so he'll get 4 hits against it. Is that done 3 or 4? It's done 3.
3.
For some reason, it sometimes randomly does an extra roll. They all hit.
Nice.
Health.
Nice.
Opinion kills it. Opinion begins punching into its underbelly, and he keeps punching and punching and punching and punching and punching. And he's suddenly through the underbelly, and I'll say he rips Flint out by the foot.
If so, I'll prise the jaw open. Reach in.
He passes him up to you, and you pull him out. And it's dead.
Pull him out covered in goop, like Men in Black.
Yep.
Gets pulled out of the big cockroach thing.
Yep.
Do you know how this thing like burrows underground? Would it do it like a regular worm would, like eating the thing and then passing it out behind it?
Yep.
Can I try and see if there's any O's or gems or stuff as they try to pull me out?
I'm going to say from inside, you don't see any. However, if you maybe do an investigation to check underneath it afterwards, maybe.
I shall do that.
Yeah, so let us know what you get. I've got to pull up a shop chart thing, a loot table thing.
Yay, loot.
Doom, would I be okay to take an action quickly?
Oh yeah, combat's over now.
It's dead.
Awesome. So I'm going to use one channel divinity. Again, I'm going to restore 30 hit points between myself and Nargrax up to half of our max HP.
Between yourself and Nargrax?
Between myself and Flint, sorry, it's because I was looking at Nargrax's name. So I'm giving 16 to... Actually, will that be right? Because he'll be able to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. So I'm going to take Flint up to 22 and Nargrax up to 15.
Flint, roll 2 separate d6s.
Okay, don't roll the second one.
I'm still waiting on the first.
Yeah, 1 and a 5.
Okay, so the 5 is going to be, you get 5 Malachites. Or Malicites, maybe. However you say that.
I always say Malachite.
And the other one is you're going to get 1 tiger eye.
Alrighty then.
And with that, the guys are going to go back to work.
Gems are what you were worried about. Is everyone all right?
Flint, are you okay? After being inside that thing?
Looks like I'm doing a lot better than you. You should have focused more on yourself.
I was probably too concentrated on get you out. Nagrax will finally actually get up properly.
I'll give him a hand to help him out.
Doom, I'm probably also going to burn a couple of charges from the Cure Wounds one as well.
Okay.
So, do this on Nagrax. How much is that? 9 health to himself. I think he's actually going to do another one to himself, and he's going to do one for Flint. So he's going to use 3 in total. 11. And then Flint too. 11 to Flint. Okay, there we go.
Okay. The dwarfs go back, continuing to mine away. One of them stops briefly. You doing okay over there? That was a little bit close. You had us sweating for a second there.
Yes, don't worry. We've had a couple of close calls before, but albeit I've managed to recuperate somewhat, me and our friend.
It takes more than that to bring us down. Should we expect any more of that size?
I mean, if we stick around here for long enough, possibly. But we should be near enough done. We got most of the satchels filled up at this point.
Excellent.
They will continue digging away, and
I'll just say to the others, this thing holds venom. You think we can make use of any of it?
Possibly.
do you want to try and harvest the venom sacks?
I would do it gingerly, Simeon. I don't think we could really afford for one of us to get infected. Well, to become sick from handling it.
Fine, I have a hardy constitution. And also I forgot I had this, and I'll just pull out the empty vial of the poison resistance. This should make me quite hardy against the thing. Can I try and, I don't know, milk one of the teeth? I don't know how it works, extracting venom. Or the sting, whatever it is that delivers the poison.
It's the stinger that delivers the poison. So yeah, go ahead, roll survival. See if you
Can I assist in that?
I shall allow it.
So do you want me to roll as well, or something to roll?
This is help action, so he gets advantage.
17.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say you get a vial of poison.
Sweet.
And once you've been doing this, they have finished up with this ore vein, and they now have 5.5 satchels worth of ore.
Do you want me to put that in as a potion of poison, or is that like a specific poison you want it to be?
What does the potion of poison do damage-wise?
Have a look-see. Oh, it looks, smells, and tastes like a healing potion. That's fucking interesting. If you drink it, you take 3d6 poison.
Yeah, potion of poison, we'll do it then.
Okay, cool. That's fucking interesting. Apparently, it's just it's illusory magic to make it look like a healing potion, but it's poison. That could come in handy.
Sort of like Valon, we've decided to become inexplicably fans of you. Take this piece off and go drink it immediately.
It needs an identify spell to reveal its true nature too. Like not even an intelligence check or anything.
You literally just shove it down his throat. No, honestly, drink it now, we insist.
Alright, so what do you want to do now? Do you want to keep going for a little bit, or are you done?
How close are you to filling those sacks?
Yeah, we got about half a sack's worth left. If we can find another vein somewhere, we should be good.
What is it you're mining exactly?
Oh, it's a type of copper. It's used quite often in creating enchanted or clockwork-based devices.
I'd say we've come this far. We may as well fill to capacity if you've only got half a sack left.
Well, onwards and upwards, lead the way.
Have they depleted all the ore in this room then?
They have, yes.
Gotcha, cool. I guess I'll pick my torch back up and then head back to where we came.
Okie dokie.
I guess I'll head to that sheer drop over here.
Kind
Can
of
I?
sheer, but you can't climb up it. Because if you didn't see it, it would hurt going down it.
Oh right, gotcha. I want to climb up it then and
You climb up.
investigate this little nook that I missed before.
And that just leads to a little dead end. A little watery pool at the bottom.
There's nothing this way.
Could we still go this way up here, Jim?
That's just a dead end. That's
Is
just a wall, sorry.
This is the wall. What are you pointing at?
I found some.
Ah, yes. Yes, very, very good. I totally saw that over here.
The dwarfs start mining away. And I'm just going to say they managed to fill the last satchel. I won't bother with another combat encounter.
Oh, you are nice to us.
Hooray.
Oh, if you want.
No,
Yeah, sure.
Did he
Give us two more of the big ones. Why
don't.
not?
Okay.
You take that.
I was considering that, so okay.
No, I'm at the cave. I'm at the cave. I was joking. I'm at the cave. I'm out. I'm out.
So they mine the ore, and they've got filled up the satchels on the beasts of burden, and they look towards you. All right, we just got to make our way back, and yeah, that should all be good now. Do you want to lead the way?
Excellent. All in a day's work.
I'll say you guys lead your way out of the cave without incident, and you manage to make your way back through the third floor back to the exit without incidents. Roll a d20 to see if you end up having an encounter on the second floor.
13.
13. I'll say you do not end up having an encounter on the second floor then. You make your way down and out through the front of the spire. At the bottom, they send off one of the other dwarfs to go and get some coin to pay you.
Okay, and obviously we sign out as well.
Of course, yes, on the way out. You get the stink eye from the guard again.
Give him another smile and nod.
I can't remember what voice I did for him, so he's just going to say silence. You wait for a few minutes, passing a little bit of time, and the dwarfs come back and they hand you over several bags of gold. They give you 540 gold pieces.
Between us?
Between you, yes.
Okay.
I can totally
Thanks for all the
divide
hard
that
work.
by 4.
If we need your help again, we'll be sure to get in touch.
It was our pleasure. And I'll speak in Dwarvish. We should go for a drink sometime.
Right you are, laddie. I'll drink you under the table. He said that back in Dwarvish. And with that,
I'll take you up on that.
I'm just shaking my head at this.
By the way, that'll be 135 gold between the four of us.
do it between you three.
Okay. I'll just divide that.
Screw Finian.
He doesn't really use gold for anything, so.
He's a monk.
Okay, so in that case, 180 gold between us.
Out of curiosity, how much gold has he got? Okay.
dokie.